Here is the news at 9. First, the highlights. Lagos State government to strengthen bilateral ties for economic development. Federal government set to integrate adolescent-specific services into primary healthcare systems nationwide. On the foreign scene, United States seeks safety of peacekeepers amid Israeli attacks on Lebanon. And in sport, Super Eagles defeats Libya 1-0 in 2025 AFCON qualifiers. Now the details. I'm Sarah Adesanya. The Lagos State government will continue to strengthen and develop bilateral ties to improve development and grow the economy of the state for the benefit of all residents. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu made the commitment when the Prime Minister of Joranda, Dickson Mitchell, paid him a courtesy visit accompanied by the chairman of Dangote Groups, Aliko Dangote, at the Lagos House Marina. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who commended Joranda Prime Minister for his leadership skills, called for more African partnership in the area of agriculture, food security, entertainment, tourism, and infrastructural development.
People can, develop that mineral resources, and just sort of like create an ecosystem, that our people can indeed be very intentional and be deliberate and create, businesses in these two regions. So I want to once again also thank you, for seeing, Lagos as a home. I will continue to expect that, in your free time.
Governor Sanwo-Olu also commended Dangote for the audacious refinery project in Ibeju-Lekki, which he noted is the largest in the world, and expressed optimism that Nigerians will be the sole beneficiaries in the long run. Earlier, the Prime Minister of Grenada, Dickson Mitchell, said the visit was to consolidate on his investment discussions for Lagos with the governor during his visit to Grenada last year, and lauded the giant strides of Nigeria in the area of agriculture, food, music, and cultural heritages, with plans to work on logistics for movement of goods between the two countries.
That there are significant opportunities for investment from both perspectives, from the perspective of businessmen and women in Lagos, seeing the Caribbean as a hub for further investment in the Caribbean, Central and Latin America. And as we know, there is a significant diaspora in the Caribbean, in North America, in South America, Central America. Sometimes South and Central America is forgotten, but the Caribbean sits between the two. So we also think that there are significant opportunities for there.
And that was the Prime Minister of Grenada, Dickson Mitchell. The Lagos State government is looking at getting over $3 million in investment into the state through various partnerships for startups and existing companies. Commissioner for Science, Technology and Innovation, Tubosun Alake, stated this that the Lagos State government is leading a team of startup and established technology and innovation companies to GTEx 2024, holding in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. Alake said Lagos is already reaping the dividends of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's investment in the technological sector. Such startups from Lagos have now begun expanding to other markets. It said Lagos' visibility as the tech ecosystem is paramount, and this has been achieved to a greater length with the state presence and contributions at GTEx. GTEx, the biggest tech show in the world, connects people with industry leaders from big tech, global government, innovative startups, expert investors, and corporate buyers. The Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Obafemi Hamzat, will lead a state delegation to the Global Technology event, which will be held from October 13 to 18. Lawmakers of the Lagos State House of Assembly have called for collaboration by stakeholders to end food insecurity. The lawmakers made the call as they held simultaneous stakeholders meetings with their constituents, which renewed commitment to boost food security and sufficiency in the state. Speaking as Agege Constituency 1, a Speaker of the House, Mudashiru Basa, identified food security as a multifaceted challenge requiring the efforts of the government and the people to resolve. Obasa said the Lagos Assembly is committed to ensuring food security in line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals of eradication of poverty. It listed some of the agricultural initiatives to include the setting up of 34 hectares Ikorodu Fish Farm Estate, which has the capacity to produce and process 10,000 tons of fish per year, partnering 400 fish farmers in the state. Obasa said to achieve food security, farming capacity needs to be widened, while residents should consider animal husbandry. This year's stakeholders meeting is the 9th in the series with the theme Ensuring Food Security for a Sustainable Future, Youth Participation and Homegrown Farming. The Lagos State government has called on youth to participate in farming to help reduce the hyper food price and scarcity, which invariably lead to food insecurity in the country. Lawmaker representing Oshodi Solo local government area of the state, Olukayode Ogundupe, stated this during the 9th constituency stakeholders meeting. Speaking on the theme, Ensuring Food Security for a Sustainable Future, Youth Participation and Homegrown Farming, Ogundupe stressed on the need to create an enabling environment for farming activities to thrive in the state. Ogundupe noted that the essence of the gathering is to identify the root cause of food insecurity and consequently provide sustainable solutions for the benefits of all. The lawmaker said Lagos State House of Assembly is committed to making the state producing one and not just consuming state and the value chain to tackle the present-day reality of food insufficiency.
That after leaving school, even before leaving school, we are taking farm itself's programs to their various schools, from cradle up to the university level. So that it's not when they get to the university that we start saying they should become farmers. We are all the policies Lagos State is doing now are work towards catching them young, so that that knowledge will have been inside them.
In a welcome address, Vice Chairman Oshodi Solo local government area, Modupe Badmos, said the stakeholders' engagement will help enhance more the youth participation in farming and assist to tackle the present issues of food insecurity.
For us coming together, the people in the community, to tell us where we are going wrong. You know, when you do something and you don't have people to tell you, this is what we want, this is what we actually want, this is what you are doing, you know, you will just be doing it. But when we have a lot of people coming together telling us their problem, it will allow us to know what to do in the next few months.
The gathering attracted royal fathers, marketmen and women, religious leaders, party faithful, youths, amongst others. And now to the rest of the stories. The federal government says it will integrate adolescent-specific services into the primary healthcare systems in the country. Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Mohammed Pate, will said this at a press conference to mark the 2024 International Adolescent Health Week, reiterated the government's commitment to strengthening adolescent health systems across Nigeria. Pate said the Nigerian government is working to improve adolescent nutrition, combat gender-based violence, and ensure young people have information they need to make informed decisions about their health and future. It described the week as a pivotal opportunity for Nigeria to focus on one of the most important segments of its population. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has debunked the allegations of beavers machine smuggling in Edo State, describing it as baseless, unsubstantial, and without merit. INEC's Resident Electoral Commission in the state, Anubum Omoha, said the commission had completed its investigation into the allegations and found them to be baseless, unsubstantiated, and without merit. Omoha reassured the public that at no time were beavers machines or voter registers compromised or unlawfully accessed by any political party or external party. It said INEC remains fully committed to safeguarding the integrity of the electoral process. And And in foreign news, the United States has urged Israel to ensure the safety of United Nations peacekeepers in Lebanon after Israel fired on UN bases in the south of the country. President Joe Biden confirmed the call while fielding questions from journalists against the backdrop of Israeli operations against Hezbollah in southern Lebanon. Meanwhile, the UN's peacekeeping mission in Lebanon said its Nakora headquarters were affected by explosions for the second time in 48 hours, with 4 peacekeepers injured across both days. The IDF said it struck the base on Friday when troops identified an immediate threat against them nearby and opened fire. And in sports, Super Eagles of Nigeria has secured a crucial 1-0 victory over Libya in their AFCON 2025 qualifier owing to a late strike from Fisayo Dele Bashiru. The midfielder, brought on as a substitute, made an instant impact, striking in the 86th minute to break the deadlock after a tense playout. The win boosts Nigeria's qualification hopes as the team remains firmly on the course for a spot in AFCON 2025. Super Eagles will play the return match away in Libya on Tuesday, October 15. But just before we go, always carry out proper and adequate checks on your vehicles before setting out. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, formerly Twitter, at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Solo administration supplied 86,000 dual furniture sets to 775 public schools? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government will continue to strengthen and develop bilateral ties to improve development and grow the economy of the state for the benefit of all residents. The federal government said it will integrate adolescent-specific services into the primary healthcare system in the country. We also told you that the United States has urged Israel to ensure the safety of United Nations peacekeepers in Lebanon after Israel fired on UN bases in the south of the country. And in sport, Super Eagles of Nigeria has secured a crucial 1-0 victory over Libya in their AFCON 2025 qualifier owing to a late strike from substitute Fisayo Dele Bashiru. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Olowokoroku. I am Sarah Adesanya. Thank you for listening and God bless you.